everyone. Good morning. Let's get that up in there. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, you guys. Happy Tuesday. It's Jen with More Than Mythic. How you guys doing? Give me just a minute because I'm running late. I'm tired, you guys. I stayed up too late last night. All right, that should work. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to make my way to the coast and it was taking too long, so I figured I'd wait and just fly over once I went live. So I'm not there yet, but how are you guys? Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Um, Sorry, my brain can't think right now. You're first, Brandon. How are you? All right, I gotta figure out if this is considered coastal waters. We're gonna do something totally different today, you guys, because I just need to mix it up. Is this considered coastal waters? What do you think? Or should we go over to Zibala? Yeah, let's go see those big dinosaur bones. Whoops. Let's fly over there real quick while I'm talking. I'm gonna try something different, you guys, because I'm being lazy. I don't feel like doing much, but I still want to stream. So I'm gonna fish for a mount. I'm gonna fish for that great sea ray, and I thought we could just chill and chat. But I wanted to chat. I'll show you. Have you guys ever played the game Would You Rather? I figured maybe we could throw some of those questions out there. It could be really fun and interesting. I could learn a lot about you guys, and you could learn a lot about me too. What do you think? You guys could chill with your coffee and chat, and we'll just hang out for a little bit instead of um and maybe I'll get the mount. Who knows? We've got what, an hour and 45 minutes until reset. Well, not reset, but maintenance. Oh, but there's those hostile guys over here. Hey. Let's find a good area here where we can just sit and fish and chat. Your back is killing you. Yeah. Or your appendix. Oh no. Who is this? What is that? Oh, let's fish by this big crab. He can be our fishing buddy. I like that idea. What do you guys think? Hey, Lane. Who are you? Who is that man asking me questions? You're up late. Me too. You lost net due to a lightning bolt hitting the house. Holy moly. Yeah, I know. I do that too. Like it's hard to stay off sometimes. You know you should get off because you don't want to get struck. But yeah. All right. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this locale? Kind of nice. Oh, look at there's turtles swimming in the water. Okay, I think this is a good location. We'll start here. What do you think? We'll start here. Oh shoot. Let me send out my. Sorry, real quick, you guys. Let me send out my tweet. I always forget about the tweet. I don't know if it matters, but I send it out anyway. I don't know if anybody comes over from Twitter. I tend to think that Twitter and Facebook and all that's very different audiences. So, oh, but I do want to type in my pin comment. I do want to pin a comment. Well, but the hyper ocean involves running around, Lane. I don't feel like running around today. I'm being lazy. This is my laziest stream ever. This will go down in history as my late. Well, I fished once before and I didn't ask questions, so I guess it's not my laziest stream. My laziest stream would be if I just fished and didn't do a darn thing. But I'm actually I'm gonna play some games. Have you guys ever played Would You Rather? I think that could be fun. Hmm. She doesn't have the goggles. Besides, if I wore the goggles, I'd have to run around. That's kind of like work. I don't feel like working today. Although I do gotta put the poll on here somewhere. Let's move this eagle eye out of the way. Let's put the poll Not the pole, but the fishing skill more in the middle there. So at least put your I don't have them. I'm on my orc. See, I'm on my beautiful orc. She doesn't have the goggles. The goggles are character specific, which I do not like, but that's how they work. How are you, Lane? How was your weekend? I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. I feel like I haven't streamed in like 11 days, you guys. On Facebook. I haven't streamed on Facebook in like 11 days. Can you believe it? I was looking at that last night. I was trying to get I was ordering up and ordering, well, not ordering. What the heck is going on with me this morning? I was organizing some stuff and I realized I hadn't streamed in 10 days on Facebook, but that was because I forget what happened last Tuesday. Oh, I wasn't feeling very well last Tuesday. And then Thursday we left for camping. And so I've kind of been feeding you guys videos and things like that, but I haven't actually streamed on Facebook in 11 days. So here I am, lazy. Um, but you might catch me on Twitch a little bit this week. I streamed yesterday on Twitch. We had a good old time. There were a lot of people in chat. We had a good time yesterday on Twitch. Um, I was just working on what did I work on yesterday? Oh, Zandalari troll stuff. Try to unlock them. Yes, you did catch my stream yesterday. Look at you guys, you multitaskers. You guys do have to be careful of that, though. I know on Twitch, I don't know how it works on Facebook. On Twitch, if you mute a stream, a lot of people say it doesn't count as a view. Like if you just leave it, I know a lot of people try to help streamers and leave it running in the background, and that's absolutely an amazing idea. But if you mute it, people on Twitch say it doesn't count as a view. And there's some question whether a tab counts as a view too. So just keep that in mind, you guys. Some people say you got to open up a brand new window for it to count. Enjoying your weekend. Oh, homemade tomato juice. That sounds amazing. We have fresh blueberry pie here. I'm not gonna, I would like to say I could share, but I'm not gonna share. It's very delicious. I'm sassy this morning. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me get to fishing. Let's get to fishing. And then, I mean, we could start Would You Rather, unless you want to wait. We've only got a couple people here. But maybe let's get crazy in the house. Let's get it started. Yeah, you guys got to be in my Discord. Lane, I know you're in my Discord. I don't think you've been in there very much, but Discord's going to play an important role going forward, you guys. I've got big plans for Discord. I don't say that lightly. Let me start fishing. We're going to fish up this big ray this morning, but I got big plans for Discord. Chocolate pie. Yes, chocolate pie. I agree. So look at 18 attempts at the Great Sea Ray. We're going to get it. It says it's like 1 in every 200 casts. So we'll see if that's true or not. I asked Slimy Mackerel. But I think you're in the Discord, Lane, but you haven't been active in there. So just a reminder, I am gonna we've been chatting in there and things have really livened up in there and I'm gonna make it an important part of my stream and my plan going forward. So hang on, I'm trying to look up Would You Rather questions. I got my iPad. Work or stay at home all the time? That's a tricky question. See, I thought I knew the answer to that. That's actually a good question. I thought I knew the answer to that. Like staying home, being a stay-at-home mom sounded like a dream choice. Oh my goodness. I don't know if it was the right choice, to be honest. There's been a lot of things, a lot of issues. I think in the long run, yes. I think I'm never going to question that choice, but I do miss working a lot. I do. It's one of the reasons why streaming has been so important to me. It's given me a chance to think about adult stuff instead of kid stuff, if that makes sense. She's camping with her grandma this week, so she's not around this week, which is giving me a break. Can finally drag people to dungeons and raids. Yeah, we're going to. We're going to, you guys. But we need to get in there and start talking about that stuff. and I'm going to, but I kind of wanted to wait till September when my stream schedule is a little bit better to really start with that kind of stuff. Brandon says he'd rather work because at home you can't talk to people and just no fish are hooked. Oops, I didn't click it fast enough. See, walk out as far as I can. Does it matter? Does it matter? I guess you're the fishing expert, Lane. All right, after this cast, I'll walk out a little bit. I guess I should. Oh, see, I can't walk out very far. I can't. I'm getting all wet. Look at that. I'm floating. Look at I don't have to go far. See? I float. Here, we'll leave it like there. I don't want to cast on the little turtles. I don't want to catch a turtle. All right. So, would you rather? You want to try a question? Would we rather? That's kind of a silly. Some of these are silly questions, but I'm going to ask them anyway. Why not? Would you rather that aliens make first contact? Oh, I'm sorry. I read. I guess I got to read the question right in order for it to make sense. Would you rather the aliens that make contact first be robotic or organic? I do need the raft toy. Absolutely. But think about it. Aliens. Do you want them to be like the big scary monsters or like these big like robotic people coming to attack us? What do you guys think? Lane wants organic. Organic might be easier to kill, right? Look at right away, I think kill. They could be like our best buddies, and I'm all like, kill the organic stuff. Oh, I'm terrible. Oh, I'm kind of leaning that way too, organic, because then it makes them. I don't know about robotic aliens. I mean, I guess robotic aliens could be really scary. What about half organic, half robotic? What about, now this one's an interesting one. And I've only looked at these first few questions, so as the list goes down, I don't know all the questions. But would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to speak? You just want sex with them? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Lane. Serious. Hmm. I don't know. It could be some real freaky stuff. Oh, oh my gosh, Lane. I've missed you. But would you rather lose the ability to read or the ability to speak? See, I know that one. That one's pretty easy for me. Brandon's with Lane. Wow, what did I start this morning? I don't know. Hey Rob, how are you doing? Good day to you. Happy Tuesday. Wow, you guys are getting wild on me already. Oh my gosh. Would I want a robotic Lane or organic Lane? Oh my goodness. Hmm. I don't know. I guess sometimes I wish I could turn people into robots. Hey Rob, I'm trying to get the Great Sea Ray, which I guess you can fish out of any of the coastal waters in the new expansion. So I'm over on Zoldazar right now, just fishing, and I'm 40 attempts in. 40 rarity is telling me I've been fishing 40 attempts at the Great Sea Ray. So I don't know. We'll see. It's supposed to be like a 1 in 200 drop rate. So I'm hoping that's accurate. I'm hoping I get it, but who knows? Who knows, right? It's just a recolor of the Dark Moon Fair one, which I do have. But why not collect all the mounts, right? Wow, so nobody wants to touch that other one, huh? About the ability to read or the ability to speak. Would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to speak? Nobody's touching that one. Just need another question. I said that. Do you guys not like that question? Hey, Michael, good morning. Long time no see. How are you? I love WoW fishing too, but I don't do it enough. I only tend to do it when I'm lazy and don't feel like doing anything else, which is kind of like this morning. Need aliens like the Transformers. Well, see, that they would, I think, would go into the robot category, John. How are you? Good to see you. So the question I asked was, would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to speak? You guys don't like that question? Nobody wants to answer that one? You guys are you guys are focused on the alien question. We're having too much fun with the alien question. Could go without speaking. See, that would be my choice too, Lane. I don't I know I talk a mile a minute here on stream, but if you met me in real life, I, you probably it would be very awkward. I wouldn't speak very much at all. I'm a quiet person. I always get told, "Why are you so quiet?" So, not big on reading. See, I would love to read. I would rather lose. I'd be okay not talking as long as I could devour into a big book. Brandon says speak. Michael says lose the ability to speak. Oops, I didn't click that in enough time. Rob says he's not big on reading. Lane couldn't read, couldn't talk in here. That is true. That is very true. See, I agree on that. The alien question was, would you rather the aliens that make first contact be robotic or organic? That was the first question, and that went off on such a tangent. It started, somebody, Lane, I think, brought up alien sex, and it just went to a place I'm not sure it should have went. So, no wonder you guys ignored the other question, because that alien one was just too fun, wasn't it? Yeah, see, Brandon's a Transformer collector. Oh, nice. Still pondering. I know. You guys still have that alien question. That was, I didn't think that would be such a big one, but you guys like that question. You guys would be thinking about aliens all day. Aliens are interesting. Aliens are fun. I mean, come on. I believe there's other life out there. I mean, we live in a big freaking universe, don't we? You like something different? Obviously. All right, I'm gonna say the next question. Organic for species breeding. Oh, look at how Michael's thinking. That's a good one. That's a good one, Michael. But robots, you could wouldn't you be able to build those quicker? Like find out how they're built and build those quicker than trying to breed organic. So blame the internet. I know. Okay, Brandon, let's not go there. All right, I think we need a new question. Organic, though I'm kind of partial to the robots. Robots are cool. I think robots are cool. I guess aliens, though. I mean, do you want a friendly robot like on the Jetsons that'll do everything for you? Or do you want to be fighting them? See, again, I'm with the hostile. I'm thinking aliens are going to be hostile. They could be our best friends. I don't know. Breeding. Doesn't cost anything for breeding. It costs. Oh, look at Michael's thinking. Yes, that's true. It would cost more money probably to build robots. You would need parts and all that stuff. Everything else, you just put the two organic aliens together and let them go at it, right? Michael has a rash though. Rust. Okay. Do a different question. Hang on. Okay. Oh, this one's gonna be interesting. You guys ready for this one? Would you rather be covered in fur or covered in scales? Would you rather be covered in fur or covered in scales? This will be interesting. What say you guys? I know my answer as I sip my coffee. Fur or scales? Which would you rather be covered in? This one's easy for me. This one's no contest for me. I know, right, Lane? Laughing, laughing your ass off. I agree. Scales, so I could breed with the aliens and not get hurt. Oh my god, that's a good answer, Michael. Oh, all right. I'm gonna let a few more of you guys answer before I share my answer. Scales equals rash. I don't know. What does scales equal rash? Well, anything if there's enough friction would cause a rash. I mean, see scales those scales, they're more slimy, right? So wouldn't that be less rash, less friction? Like I'm thinking fish, right? You pick up a fish, it's slippery, it's gonna it's gonna slip on your hand. Brandon says not wrong. Never know they could be hot. See, I would go for the fur. Wow. I'm kind of surprised. You guys are all about the scales. Here I'm like, I want to be a furry. I would go with fur. I'd rather be covered in fur than scales. I don't really like scaly stuff. Like fish in real life and all crabs and well, crabs aren't really scaly. They got the shell, but you know what I mean. Like snakes. I don't like that kind of stuff. What, Michael? What? Speaking of breeding and aliens, uh-oh, this will be good. Yes, I'm hanging on with bated breath, Michael. What? Lane says friction. Yep, I know, friction. I agree. I agree. I can't wait for this. Speaking of aliens, that's something you hear in everyday conversation. Speaking of breeding and aliens, depends. Oh my goodness. Rob says depends where the fur is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is the Great Sea Ray, Jen. Good morning to you. How are you? I'm not sure where to fish for the turtle. Isn't the turtle only on Dark Moon Fair, or can you search for it other places? Right now, Rarity's telling me I'm searching for the Great Sea Ray, and I'm on attempt 66. Oh, congratulations, Michael! Michael's having twin girls. Woo woo! Congratulations! That's such good news. Not that boys would have been bad news, but just that they're healthy and you guys know the sex and amazing. Congratulations. Can the organic be furry or have scales? Oh no. Oh, Northern Coast. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll have to head over there in a bit. I could go to Northrend. I've been spending a lot of time in Northrend. I actually just got out of Northrend with the one alt I've been leveling. I've been leveling another hunter, and she just got to Hyjal. She just left Northrend and got to Hyjal. So I really like the Northrend quests. There's been a lot of quests over there I haven't done, and a lot of the Lich King story I haven't experienced. So I like Northrend a lot. Started buying more guns already. Oh, from pools over there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll maybe have to head over there. If I don't get over there today, maybe I'll save that for another stream. Just been feeling lazy. That's why I'm fishing this morning. I thought you could fish up a turtle mount in Pandaland. I think there's a couple places, isn't there, for that turtle? Honestly, I'm here fishing for the ray because I'm lazy and I didn't look up where to get the turtle. I think I fished for the turtle before. Oh, we're ready for another question? This one's pretty interesting. Hey, Kim, good morning. Fish for the turtle mount in the garrison. Do you need a certain level of fishing unlocked for that? Because I haven't done very much fishing stuff in my garrison. I thought you needed to have a certain level or something with before you could fish for it, but I don't know. You guys tell me. I only fish like this when usually I only fish for something. I don't know a whole lot about fishing. I fish, but I don't do a whole ton of fishing. Lane says he has 25 and 18-year-old daughters. Knows what you mean. Hmm. All right, oops, I clicked that too fast. Okay, you guys ready for another question? No? Oh, so you can basically do it from the start? I thought you needed something. I thought you needed to talk to what's his name over there and do a couple quests because I haven't done anything. I think I unlocked the pier or whatever that is, the dock. I haven't been in my garrison in so long, you guys. My garrison's been severely neglected. Okay, let me ask another question. This one's kind of interesting. Another would you rather. Would you rather always be 10 minutes late or always be 20 minutes early? See, this is another easy one for me. Would you rather always be 10 minutes late or always be 20 minutes early? Oh, okay. That's good information to know, Kim. I didn't know that. I was thinking I needed to have a certain level in order to fish for it, but that's cool. I'm going to give that a try then. Kim would always rather be 10 minutes late. Late. Rob says late too. Who else? Would you always rather be 10 minutes late or 20 minutes early? See, this is me usually anyway. This is me anyway. Like, I'm an early person. I'm always going to try to be early. So I would choose always be 20 minutes early. But that's because of my anxiety. I get anxious about new places, new things. So I always want to be there early and scope stuff out and know the lay of the land and know where I'm going. And so I'm not going to be the late person. I would rather arrive 20 minutes early. Excuse me, you guys. 20 minutes early. Yum, are we still talking about a furry organic? Only if you keep bringing it up, Lane. Lane still wants to talk about furry organics. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, this isn't. There is a fishing toy this expansion. Is is that the ocean? The bubble ocean? Or Lane knows the right name for it, the hyper ocean or something. Is that what you're talking about? I do have to earn that. And I should probably be working toward that, but then I have to run around and pop those bubbles, and I didn't feel like popping bubbles today. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm lazy today. I took a spill over the weekend, and I'm a little sore, and so I'm taking the lazy way out for a stream this morning. I admit it. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. I've got the goggles and I've got some of the fish fished up for it, but I still got quite a few fish to go. And yeah, so squeak, squeak. Yep. I'm just being lazy. I know. You guys taking a tumble at my age is not advised. It's not advised at all because I'm going to be sore, I think, all week. Well, that's how you get it started. That's how you get the goggles. But after you have the goggles, there's some locations that you have to go to and try to get the fish. And some of them, like, you can only get in death. You got to be dead in order to see them. So there is quite a bit of work involved. Mainly, I just didn't want to click the bubbles. So that's why I'm standing in one place, clicking and playing games with you guys. Because I'm lazy today. I'm sore and I'm surprised I'm laughing so much, but I think that's because of you guys. You guys always make me happy. I am lazy. I think you're older. I'm not sure, Lane. Dead? Yes, you have to be in the spirit world in order to see and catch the bubbles. For there's like two or three of the fish. In order to get that ocean, you need to be dead to catch the fish. I know it's kind of weird. I always forget when I die, I always forget to put the goggles on and look for the bubble. Yeah, they are. There's a lot of rares. I'd have to open it up. Let me see. Let me take a look real quick. What is that even? I don't even know what that's called. Um, what was it? What's that called? Would it show up if I type in Hyper Ocean? Secret fish and where to find them. There we go. See, I've got one, two, three, four. I've got to find all of these fish to get that ocean. See, hyper compressed ocean is the reward. But some of them you can find in certain locations. Some of them I think you can only find at certain times a day. Like you can only see them in the morning or only see them at night. Some of them you can only see when dead. And then some of them you just got to be in certain locations. Most of them are, there's quite a few common that can be caught anywhere. It's Lane's fault you're laughing. No, you guys are great this morning. I love it. All right, let me ask another question, you guys. How about this one? Would you rather? Would you rather have one real get out of jail free card or a key that opens any door? What do you think? Would you rather have one real get out of jail free card or a key that opens any door? What do you think? Oh, did you really, Rob? That's cool. Anybody can fish from the hyper ocean. The people who get the hyper oceans, when they whip them out, anybody can fish from them. Kim says key. Kim would rather have a key that opens any door. What say the rest of you? Would you rather have one real get out of jail free card or a key that opens any door? I think I know the answer to that one too. Rob says key too. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? To be able to open any door anywhere. Just think what you could do with that. That would be some crazy stuff. Whoops, let me keep fishing here. We're at attempt 95 for the Great Sea Ray. So who wants to get out of jail free card and who wants a key that can open any door? Bank key? I know. See? Look at that. Kim's got it thinking like that. Yep. Can open up the banks. Walk into the banks. But it does. I don't think it comes with invisibility, so that could be a little kink in the plan there. But never been in jail, so a door to any door, a key to any door. Yeah, maybe a fluffy organism that I could read. Wow, you're wound up today, Lane. I think I would choose the key as well, you guys. I think I would rather have a key that opens any door. I think that would be interesting. Just think of the things you could do. And I'm not even talking just mischievous, but I mean, it could be interesting. All right, are we ready to go to the next question? I'm trying to give you guys time to answer because I know there's Facebook, excuse me, Facebook delay, but I want to keep it going too. You guys always make my day. I hope you know that. There have been many, many times when I've just been, well, very down. I mean, you guys know most of you know I deal with depression and anxiety and stuff, and, you know, don't feel like streaming, but then I do, and you guys always help me feel better, so I do appreciate that. I can't walk out further, I'll be floating. And Kim says, watch White Collar. They show you how to do it without getting caught. I've never seen that. But thanks for letting me know, Kim. I'm gonna have to give that a watch to get some tips. Hey, Paulo. I'm on the mend. I'm still pretty sore, so I am kind of glad that maintenance isn't a little bit because my hip is still sore. It's kind of like my hip slash back, my lower back. That's kind of iffy. It's getting there, you guys. So I'm being lazy. Next question. We ready for another question? Ooh, this one's kind of different. Would you rather know the history of every object you touched or be able to talk to animals? Wow, those choices are so different, aren't they? Would you rather know the history of every object you touched or be able to talk to animals? I kind of want both those choices. I think this one's a hard one. I think it'd be fascinating to just touch something and like see it all flash out about where and who it's been with and what it's been through. That could be really interesting. But talking to animals, I mean, come on. That would be really cool. Kim says animals. Would you rather know the history of every object you touched or be able to talk to animals? Anyone else want to chime in? 108 attempts on the Great Sea Ray. Animals, that way I could read the furry organic thoughts. I don't know if you could read the thoughts, but you could ask the furry organics what their what their thoughts are. Boy, the people who are turning in late aren't gonna know what the heck we're talking about. Furry organics, what? Oh my goodness. Getting crazy, and it's only Tuesday, you guys. Holy moly. See, I don't know. That one's a tough one for me. I might have to go with animals, but I love history too, so I think it could be very interesting to just touch something and see. I mean, think about it. You go to a museum, think about touching everything in a museum. Think about the information you could get. I know. Jen says it's hard. I agree. Your focus in college was archaeology, but I would love to communicate with my critters. Yeah, I know. I think it's a tough one. I think I lean towards the animals, but I like it all. Hey, Kevin. Hello, how are you? How do you find other mounts as level 31 panda monks? Um, that's a good question. Are you out of the panda area? See, I've never done the pandas. I don't know. I know you do start on. Oh, I take that back. I did like a very intro version of it. So I never really got off. I didn't get too far off the island, but I know. I forget what level you get off the island for the pandas. Because they have their own starting area, right? And then once you choose Horde or Alliance, you get to go into the open world. I don't know what level that is. I don't remember. I'm not sure, Kevin. I guess that's a question for the rest of chat because I don't know the answer for that. Oops, no fish are hooked. I clicked it too soon. There are too many questions to answer to that. To what? Now I'm not sure what you're talking about. You want to be a librarian like Noah Wiley from the Librarians. See, I've never seen that show. Is that any good? I like Noah Wiley. I watched I watched him on ER and then that Aliens, speaking of aliens, the Alien show he was on. I can't remember the name of it right now. He was on that Alien show. What was that called? Somebody had to watch it. Kim says you leave. What did I get? Sand shifter. You leave the panda area around 15. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe doing things like this, Kevin, fishing for mounts. I mean, I guess you'd have to look it up and see at that level what mounts are available for like drops and stuff. I'm not sure. It's good to see you too, Kevin. All right, let's go to another question. Oh, here we go. This is kind of along the same lines as the question we just had. It's about talking to animals. Would you rather be able to talk to land animals, animals that fly, or animals that live underwater? Get some in Orgrimmar. Yeah, you might be able to get from the vendors. That's a good point. If you got the gold, you could probably get some from the vendors. Go out further. I can't go out further. Lane, this is as far as I can go. Kim says all of the above. Jade says underwater. Hi, Jade. How are you? So, would you rather be able to talk to land animals, animals that fly, or animals that live underwater? I think I know my answer, but also dogs. Jade wants underwater and dogs. Companion pets should be on there, right? Like, it would be kind of cool to be able to talk to the pet that you live with, wouldn't it? Like, just have that be a thing. You adopt an animal, and hey, you could magically communicate with them. Even telepathically would be cool. I would take that. Talk to each other in the minds. That would be kind of cool. See, I might have to go with flying, you guys. I think animals that fly, they travel really great distances. I think that could be really interesting to be able to talk to them. Then you could send them out on missions and stuff. They could go fly and go do things for you. Especially the assistance types dogs. Ooh, that's a good one, Kim. That's a good one. That's a good point. Lane says fly. That way you can spy on all the furry organic. Oh my goodness. Lane's still stuck on that furry organic. Jane says, I'm a crazy dog mom. I gotta be able to understand them, but also a mermaid. Oh yeah, speak the language. I didn't even think of that. It would be really interesting to talk to some of the creatures way down below. You know what I'm talking about. Way down there in the dark that like we don't even know. We rarely see and barely even know they exist. They're so far down there. Do we have talking to animals available in game? Yeah, I think so. Well, I did the whole quest line yesterday talking to turtles. I like turtles. Lane's a cat person. I'm a cat person too. I like all animals, but if I had to pick dog or cat, like if I had a choice to adopt, I would go for the cat first. However, people in my house are allergic, so right now I'm petless, and I probably will be petless for who knows how long. Would you rather have a power to see the past or future? Oh, there's a good question. I know the answer to that. That's an easy one for me. Would you rather have the power to see the past or the future? Asks Kim. Kim wants to know. Would you rather have the power to see the past or the future? Hunters. Well, it's not, I don't think it's just hunters. I think it depends on the quests. Like I said yesterday, I talked to turtles, the Tortolans. I know that. What do you guys say to Kim's question? Would you rather see the past or the future? Lane says future. PTSD. See, that one's easy for me. I really don't want to know the future. I'm it gives me anxiety to like, I don't know. That would be because then I'd want to, I mean, depending on what it is, I'd feel too compelled to either change it or something like that. But I would love to see parts of the past. Like, I would love to be a fly on the wall, like, say, when my grandparents met, type of thing. Just to replay some parts of the past, I think could be interesting. Jade says, I think I wouldn't want to see the future, but also the past. We kind of have our memory. Well, that's a good point. We do have memories. But aren't our memories all different though? Like my memory of an event is going to be different than your memory of an event. and somebody else's memory of an event is going to be different. So, but what actually happened? If you went back in the past, you could actually see what happened without any bias. Kevin says he feels bad for killing a 32 elite night saber in Darkshore. Clairvoyants go hand in hand. I don't know. If it was attacking you, Kevin, I wouldn't feel too bad about it. I forget. It's been a few since I've been over in the old Darkshore, but I wouldn't. If it was attacking you, I wouldn't feel bad. Past like that would be great, says Jade. And Lane says too many painful moments in the past. Well, that's true. But see, you wouldn't have to. Did I? I can't. I'm talking. I don't know if I already clicked on it. We wouldn't have to go to those moments. But you know what I'm saying? I think I would choose the past. But I like history. And I would love to go back and say, even see like my parents when they were young and kids, watch them, or my grandparents and things like that. I think that could be a lot of fun. And the future, I don't know. If it was set in stone, but see, I'm not a believer that our future is set in stone. I think every day we make choices that affect our future, even small ones. Did you guys ever see that movie Sliding Doors? Angling for battle. Ooh, I got an achievement. I have no idea what that is. What is it? Catch 100 normal fish in Colteris or Zandalar. Cool. I got an achievement. There's a movie called Sliding Doors with I think it's Gwyneth Paltrow is in it. Like 300. Well, there you go. Yeah. Think about going back to, watching Ben Franklin or Thomas Edison or something like that. Wouldn't that be amazing? Oh, thank you, Jade. I appreciate that. I'm glad you had fun here enough to follow me. Thank you. Have a good sleep. I hope to see you again soon. Let's change it up. Oh, now Kim's asking the questions. Look at this. Would you rather be able to see someone else's past or future? Ooh, someone else, huh? A specific person. That's a good question. Thanks, Kevin. Kevin says congrats. Thank you. Kim says, would you rather be able to see someone else's past or future? That's a tough one for me. What do you guys say? That's a tough one for me. If we're talking about somebody else, I think that gets a little more complicated. Because if you want to see somebody's past or future, then I feel like you have to have something in mind that you're looking for. Not my past, people would hate me. Well, see, exactly, Brandon. That's what I mean. Like everybody, I don't believe anybody has a clean past. There's things that everybody has in their past that they're not proud of or whatever. So to me, I don't think people should be judged in that way. But you know, if you see the future, should you judge them that way either? I don't know. That's kind of that's a hard one, Kim. That's a real good one. But I agree with Brandon. I mean, I think if people have seen things I've done in the past, they might hate me too. But I think that's true for all of us. None of us are angels. I don't believe any of us are angels. I think we all have something we're not proud of. Probably more than one thing we're not proud of. Oh my gosh. All right, let's not get started in that direction, Lane. Just I almost put I almost put in the chat thing no politics. Let's not even go there. Let's not go there. I'm not gonna moderate that this morning. Come on, I'm being lazy. Let's not talk. Let's not even mention anybody dealing with politics, please. Do we get the psychic gifts in game? Look up quantum communication on YouTube, Google. Oh, well, of course. You don't have to thank me for talking to you. You're here in chat talking to us. Come on, Kevin. Oops, I didn't even click on that. Oh my goodness. What do you do, furry or organic? Do furry organic. Okay, let's not go there. Like, stop. Let's keep this conversation safe for work. Stop. Oh my goodness, you guys. All right, I'm going to ask another question. You ready? Oh, how about this one? Would you rather have all traffic lights you approach be green or never have to stand in line again? What do you think about that one? Would you rather have all traffic lights you approach be green or never have to stand in line again? What do you think? That one, hmm, hmm. That's a good one. I don't know. Kim says she never wants to stand in line again. I guess it depends if I'm with my child or not. I never want to stand in line again when I'm with my child. Standing in line with a child sometimes is just torture. Kevin says, ever see Prophecy with Christopher Walken? I have not. I haven't seen either of those, Kevin. I did start watching The Boys last night on Amazon with Dennis Quaid's son is in that show, The Boys. It's actually pretty good, but it's kind of like a superhero thing, and I'm kind of into that. Lane says all green to get to that furry. Okay, I'm gonna ask it one more time, then I'll tell you guys mine, and you guys hurry up and get yours in. Would you rather have all traffic lights you approach be green, or never have to stand in line again? I might have to go with the line too. I want the world to look like the Jetsons. Wow, we're dating ourselves if we're talking about the Jetsons, man. I always worry about mentioning things like that, and I know I mentioned it earlier when we were talking about robots, but kids today, I don't even know if they know who the Jetsons are. Oh, Brandon's seen those movies, he says. I think I would have to go with the line too. Well, not that I don't drive everywhere, but I don't mind stopping at a light. I mean, to me, that's not a big deal. But if I could just walk right up every time and not have to stand in a line, that would be pretty amazing to me. I think I'll go with line. Kevin says he bought a game called Time Crisis. You're supposed to manipulate time fast or slow. I've never heard of that one. Hey, Tony. Hiya, hiya. How are you? How are you doing? You want to play Would You Rather with us? We're playing Would You Rather, but it's past the Jetsons timeline. All right, you're confusing me, Kim, but that's not hard to do. Brandon says it's 2019. Where are my hoverboards? If you guys ever think about that, we watched all these futuristic movies as kids. Like, oh man, I can't wait till it's 2019. I'm gonna be able to. Oops, I gotta pay better attention to my fishing. I'm gonna be able to do all this cool stuff. We'll have hoverboards and we'll be flying through space. And where is all that stuff? I agree, Brandon. Oh, Kevin says he started watching The Boys too. Green lights, and he wants the green lights. All their timers set by the cities. Yep. Jetsons is 2015, is it? I remember watching Jetsons way back. I don't know. Nobody's making my food, right? Like you just press a button and isn't wasn't that part of the Jetsons? You kind of just pressed a button and like the food was already made and the laundry, like the robots did everything. Nobody's doing my laundry. Nobody's cooking my food unless I go to a restaurant. All right, let's do another one. Oh, this one's interesting. This will reveal a lot about our lifestyles. Would you rather spend the rest of your life with a sailboat as your home or an RV as your home? Hmm. Would you rather spend the rest of your life with a sailboat as your home or an RV at your home? For me, that's an easy one for me. Kim says no, their storyline. Oh, I didn't know that. Really? Their storyline is set in 2015. Well, they were wrong. We don't have half the stuff that they do. Good food for us takes forever. I agree. This summer, I've gotten in such a habit of just making really fast, easy recipes because I've just been so lazy about cooking. It's been so hot and stuff. I actually can't wait for the fall so I can bake and get better into my recipes. But would you rather spend the rest of your life with a sailboat as your home or an RV as your home? Kim says RV, and Lane says sailboat. Quicker to the furry. I don't know about that. I think sailboat could be really, really fun. However, I would want to be in the middle of nowhere on a sailboat when a big hurricane comes. So I think I would choose RV. I would choose RV. I'm kind of fascinated with people who actually use RVs and like don't have a home, or they do that like small home stuff. They renovate the like school buses and stuff, and they actually live in them, and I think it's amazing. I wish I could do that. I have too much junk. I have too much junk. I'm a pack rat, so I could never do that. Unfortunately, it's called a hamburger helper. Yeah. Well, mine, mine, mine's been a lot of quesadillas and burritos of all sorts. Tiny houses. Yes, Kim, exactly. Tiny houses. Afraid of deep waters and Jaws. Yeah. So RV, please. I think it would be fun. I would choose the RV as well. Yeah. See, I forgot about the whole like one of my biggest fears is drowning, to be honest. One of my it's something I really fear. So, yeah, I don't know. You won't get me on like a cruise because I've seen Titanic. So you probably wouldn't get me on a sailboat either. How many fish? 165 attempts. I don't know how many fish there. I just caught a midnight salmon. I'm not sure exactly how many are in my bag, but 165 attempts and no mount yet. All right. Oh, this one's different. We move from travel to food. How about would you rather give up all drinks except for water or give up eating anything that was cooked in the oven? That's kind of a unique question. Would you rather give up all drinks except for water or give up eating anything that was cooked in an oven? Eesh, I don't really like either of those options. I drink a lot of water. I don't mind drinking water, but I don't know if like that's all I want to drink. I would crave. I know. Lane's like, no, I like my beer. I know. I like my wine. I like a mixed drink here and there. I don't know if I could go without and coffee. Hello. But then think about it. Food. See, Kevin says oven. He'd rather give up eating anything that was cooked in an oven. So see, you guys are drinkers. All right. Hey, Lawrence. How are you? Thank you so much for sharing the stream. I appreciate that. How are you? How are you? See, yeah. Hmm. But if you give up stuff that's been eaten in the oven, that's like no pizza, it's no pies or cakes. I mean, I guess there's probably some pies you can make without actually cooking, right? No cheesecake, no brownies. Maybe I should just adopt that philosophy anyway. It would probably be a very good diet. Good morning, Lawrence. Brandon says he also fears drowning. You almost died when you were 3 or 4 years old, fell into a pool. Oh no, head first. Oh my gosh, yes, thank goodness for that. Well, there was one time, speaking of things that like happened in childhood, there was one time when I was young, you couldn't get me out of the water. I'm a Pisces and I am drawn to water, but as I've gotten older, I've gotten more fearful of it. It is a beautiful morning. Happy beautiful morning to you, Lawrence. Don't oven much, just range top. Yeah, I agree. I do that too. But when I was younger, we used to go to the lake all the time, and like you could never get me out of the water. And I remember one time playing with, I don't even know who I was playing with, probably one of my cousins or something. We had like a small inflatable boat, and we flipped it over, and we were underneath it, so we were like inside the flipped over inflatable boat, And so we kind of had that little breathing space or whatever. And I don't even remember what we were doing, but I do remember somebody else came on top, like jumped on top of the boat while we were in there and kind of like pushed us under and stuff. And that was just like scary as crap for me as a child. And ever since then, I think that fear has kind of grown. Lauren says he could never give up oven food. It would be really hard. I might have to go with the just drinking water. As much as I love coffee and stuff, like to think about never eating pizza again. Like pizza's one of my favorite foods. I don't know. Although I suppose, I mean, you might be able to make a cold pizza, maybe. Lawrence says he gave up nuts. Before that, you couldn't keep me out of the water. Yeah. It's weird how events like that shape our lives, isn't it? Lived 3/4 of a mile from a river, so always in the water. That's awesome. I wish I lived closer to water. I mean, I live in Michigan, so we're surrounded by lakes, but I gotta drive a little bit to get to some. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh, see, that question's very similar to one Kim already asked, so we'll skip that one. It's about seeing the future, the past. Oh, here's a good one. Some of us probably do this already, so this will be interesting. Would you rather have an easy job working for someone else or work for yourself but work incredibly hard? Lane says, when I was younger, 3 of us younger guys was riding in an inner tube. The driver of the boat didn't see your head below the water. Yeah, see? Stuff like that freaks me the F out. And Lauren says he had 3 near drowning events. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yeah, see, that's not for me. I don't want to drown. So would you rather have an easy job working for someone else or work for yourself but work incredibly hard? That to me depends on more information, but I think I know my answer. I mean, I've had jobs where I really loved that didn't feel like work, so I guess you could say it was easy. But it's also, for me, it largely depends on the people. Like I've had really good jobs, but they became not so good jobs when like the personalities changed and everything, if that makes sense. So I don't know. Right now, I would rather work for myself and work incredibly hard. I mean, that's partially why I'm streaming. I'm kind of trying to find something that I can be in charge of myself with because the thought of going to work for somebody else again just doesn't appeal to me. The commuting and everything. I mean, it's a lot of reasons why. Lane says someone else. That way you have money for that organization. Oh, Lane. Yeah, see, yeah, I agree with Lawrence. There would be a few things to consider. I agree with that. Brandon says he'd rather work for himself. Work atmosphere, if you love the job and pay. Yeah, I agree. I think this one needs more information, but just going on the information, oops, I think I clicked the wrong button. I think I would have to work for myself. I'd rather work hard and work for myself than, I mean, I've worked for other people for so many years. I'm ready to switch it up. I'm ready to switch it up. Although there are some people I would work for again. I've been fairly lucky. I've had some really good bosses. So, benefits. Yep. There's a lot to consider with that. Ooh, here's an interesting one. How about this one? Would you rather be the first person to explore a planet or be the inventor of a drug that cures a deadly disease? Would you rather be the first person to explore a planet or be the inventor of a drug that cures a deadly disease?
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, my inventory is full. Oh, why do you want me to move?
I have many lucky doos.
Holy moly,
You
look at all that
like?
junk. Look at so much, it's not even
Many
taking it all.
farewells. I have many wares.
Does that ever
Good
happen to you
fortune to
guys? It
our
doesn't take
friends.
all the junk? Sometimes if I got too much junk, I have to
Farewell,
open it
friend
a
of
few
the
times.
Grummels.
You getting tired of looking at my orc butt, Lane?
May your feet find good trails.
If it was an easy job I enjoyed with a good atmosphere and pay, I would probably be more inclined to still work for someone else. But if I could do the same easy job for myself at home and work my own hours. We can go over here. Oh look, I can chop this. You guys getting tired of looking at my orc butt? We can go somewhere else. You guys want to go to Northrend? We can go fish over there. What attempt am I on? Let me look. Hang on. 189. Hang on. Let's do at least 200 attempts here, you guys, because I think it was WoW had said it's the drop rate's kind of like 1 in 200. So let's at least get, we're almost there to 200 and kind of see. Fishing debris. I probably should look for some pools, huh? There's probably some pools around here. Drug to cure diabetes, but also to tell me if that organism has a disease. I think I would go with the cure to disease. I think exploring a new planet would be cool, but it would also make my anxiety go sky high because I like familiar things. New things are kind of make me just get really anxious. What am I fishing for? Right now I'm fishing for the Great Sea Ray. 191 attempts. 192 attempts. It's the Great Sea Ray, which I guess is a recolor of the Dark Moon Fair ray that they've got. And I've got that one, but I don't have this one. And I know it's kind of the same thing, but I'd rather fish for a mount than not fish for anything. So we're almost closing in on 200. Let's see. Find a pool. You guys really want me to run around and look for a pool? I suppose I could. Oh, this is an interesting question. How about this one? This one. Would you rather go back to age 5 with everything you know now, or know now everything your future self will learn? Oh, there we go. I got 500 fish achievement. Whoop, whoop. So let me read that again. Would you rather go back to age 5 with everything you know now, or know now everything your future self will learn? Hmm, that's an interesting one. Um, I'm not sure, Kevin. I think this Great Sea Ray is only available in Colteris and Zuldazar. I think it's in the new zones. There might be something you can fish up in Darkshore. I'm actually not sure. It's a tough and scary thing, and that's the challenge. Well, it is, isn't it? Paolo says 5, 5. Oh, okay. I'm like, why are you guys typing 5? But you're saying you'd rather go back to age 5. I get it. I get it. Age 3 or 4? Wow, Brandon's going even further back. 5. That way I could at least fit into that organic. Oh my gosh, so I could rewrite the past rather than correcting the future. See, I always said that I wouldn't go back. You know, people say, "Oh, I'd like to be 20 again or whatever," but I wouldn't unless I had that knowledge. So yeah, that might be my choice too. Messing with the future. I mean, gosh, we're going to learn so much, aren't we? There is still so much to learn. We learn so much every day. But yeah, if I could go back, I would want to take everything because I wouldn't want to repeat all my mistakes. Gosh, no. I've already made those mistakes. I don't want to make any more. I'm going to make more, but at least I could save some if I have that knowledge. In some ways, I would say 5. See, I don't know if I'd want to go all the way back to 5, though. I mean, that's kindergarten, you guys. Kindergarten, I mean, I don't know. That's a toughie. Maybe if it was like teenager. I don't know if I'd want to go all the way back to 5. I don't remember, Lane. What did Willy Wonka try to teach the young guy? I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. Hang on. I'm looking at the questions. I'm trying to find. I mean, they're all interesting, but oh, here's I think this one's interesting. See, these are I guess I chose the wrong website. These are all kind of none of them are too weird. Sometimes you play the actual game, would you rather, and sometimes the questions are really disgusting. Should I try to find more disgusting questions? Do you guys want to get more disgusting? For you, that's almost half a century. Well, yeah, exactly. 5 is a long way to go back. That's like doing my whole life all over again. And it's a long life. The future, let future. Oh, let future Jen worry about it. Exactly. Yeah, I don't like messing with the future too much, in case you guys haven't figured that out yet during the stream. Oh, not to want? Well, that's true. Life is about the journey. It is. I mean, we're all going to die. So we got to enjoy it until we do, right? I mean, that's the end. That's the end for everybody, isn't it? So let's enjoy it while we're still alive and kicking. The adventure is what you get out in, and the journey is what you take away from it as you go. Well, there you go. Lawrence is dishing out the wisdom today. Oops, I clicked that before. All right, let me ask one more just regular question. Then I can click to another website and see if we can find. I was used to playing Would You Rather with the really weird questions, and some of these you guys have made weird with the furries and stuff, but um, would you rather have unlimited international first class tickets or never have to pay for food at a restaurant again? Would you rather travel the world first class or eat out at a restaurant every day and never have to pay the bill? Pool. I don't want to move. I'm being lazy, Lane. I'm being lazy. I told you guys. I'm being lazy. Lazy Daisy. Okay, but while you guys are answering that one, let me back out of this and go to one of the other websites. Let's see if we can find some of the more crazy questions. Here we go. This one's titled The Hardest Would You Rather Questions on the Internet. Let's see if that's true. See, I think I would definitely rather travel. I'd rather have the first class tickets. Whoops, I clicked that and I shouldn't have. Why not both? Paulo says food. Brandon says why not both? Hey, Alita, good morning to you. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Both is good. Brandon wants to travel the world and never pay and eat at all the international restaurants and never pay a dime. And Lawrence too. Lawrence says he's with Brandon on that thought. So you guys want to combine it. You guys want to travel the world and eat for free. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, now see, these are the type of questions. Okay, I found the type of questions I'm usually used to with Would You Rather. Because usually when I've played Would You Rather in the past, neither of the options are good. Like usually the options are so weird and out there, like I always have a hard time choosing. That's what I found some questions like that. So, you guys ready to let's mix things up here in this last half hour before Blizzard kicks me off. Lane says it's like a trip to the Epcot Center for free. Yes. I like that. Yes. Lawrence says he should be asleep now. Did you work hard last night? Stay up late working, Lawrence. Paulo says essentials first, and what you save on food, you can travel wherever you want. Well, that's true. That is true. All right, let's get to some. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, here's a gross one. You guys ready for a gross one? Lawrence says he plays. What would you do if you won the lotto? Is that a real game? Because I never heard of that, but man, there's a lot of things I would do if I won the lotto. That's the name of the game. It's supposed to be a tough choice. Exactly, Flash. Hey, Flash, how are you doing? Good to see you. Okay, we're gonna do a gross one. This one's hard. All right, I'll give you guys warning. This one's hard. Lawrence says you got in about 1 a.m. That is late. I went to sleep at 2. So yeah, what are you doing up, Lawrence? You should be sleeping. Okay, here we go. You ready? Would you rather swim 300 meters through shit or dead bodies? Pick one of those, you guys. Huh? Whoops. Oh man, what did I do? I clicked on my pet. Would you rather swim 300 meters through shit? Oh, I gotta click on something else. I can't even have that on there. There we go. Or through dead bodies. How about that one, you guys? I want to hear your choices for that. What you gonna swim through? What would you do for a Klondike bar? What would you swim through? SHIT or dead bodies? I think I have my answer for that. That's a tough one, but I think I know what I would pick. I know Lanes is not answering. I know now you guys aren't going to answer at all, are you? And Flash says, well, as long as they are really dead and not walking dead. Well, I know. I thought about that. Like zombies, but dead is dead, right? Paulo says, for sure. And Brandon says, through dead bodies. I think I would do the dead bodies too. And like Flash says, as long as they're dead and not zombies. I think, yeah, because swimming through SHITs, that would be a experience. Because just think, you would probably, well, both of them would smell. 300 meters of crap is a long ways. I know. I agree. I agree on that. And we're on 228 attempts and still no mount. Okay, let's see. Oh, well, those aren't, now they're getting into some of those that aren't so gross. Oh, how about this one? This one's interesting. This one's interesting. Would you rather lose the ability to lie or believe everything you're told? Flash says he would do really dead bodies. I would do really dead bodies too. No zombies, but dead bodies. Lawrence says probably take it over swimming through corpses. Really? Oh, I think I would rather swim through corpses. But I guess, did they die of natural causes? Like, did they have a really gruesome death? Because if they had a gruesome death, that could be kind of gross too. You have nightmares of the dead. Yeah. Well, that's understandable, Lane. I get that. I get that. But what about this other one? Would you guys rather lose the ability to lie? Because come on, we all do it. I'm not accusing you guys of being big liars, but everybody tells little white lies. So would you rather lose the ability to lie or believe everything you're told? Flash says no lying. I think, yeah, I might go with that too. Lie. Never had sex with the old Lane. Stop. Don't want ghosts on me. It does come off in water, Paulo, but think of how you would smell for like a week at least. I mean, that smell would no doubt stick with you for a while. I mean, think about it. I mean, both would smell, but I mean, I don't know. Lawrence would rather lose the ability to lie to you. I think so too, because uh, I've believed some things that I've been told and I shouldn't have, and it's just not a good feeling to feel gullible like that. So I think I'm with you guys. I would rather lose the ability to lie. People just gotta face the truth, right? Just gotta face the truth. All right, let's see. Oh my gosh. Do you guys like the gross ones? Do you want another gross one? Or which ones do you guys like better? The kind of gross ones or the other ones? Lawrence says I would rather lose. Oh, wait. I would shower after. I take a lap. But would lavender cover up that smell, though? I mean, I go to a coffee shop for a little bit and like hang out and like read a book or work on my computer, and I come back smelling like coffee. And it's not even a good smell of coffee because it's just like that overall smell that gets on your clothes and stuff. I don't know, Lawrence. I don't know if I would come out smelling like flowers. I don't know. What would you, what would into your mouth when you're trying to breathe? Okay. What would go? I know. So what do you guys want? Do you go? There's another gross one here. Do you guys want another gross one, or do you like the more normal ones? How about let's do one more gross one, and you guys tell me if you like the gross ones or not. All right. Would you rather eat shit that tasted like chocolate, or eat chocolate that tasted like crap? Is that a weird one or what? I mean, I've had chocolate that tasted like crap before. We probably all have had chocolate that have tasted not so good. Oh, Lawrence has had that actual experience. He's fallen into a manure pit before. Flash says he'll answer anything. He's not scared. He's not scared. He's not gonna lie either. Lawrence says option one. Lawrence says he would rather eat poop that tastes like chocolate instead of eating chocolate that tastes like poop. Uh, I mean, if we're talking literal crap, not just not very good chocolate, I don't know. I don't like either of those choices. Not at all. Flash says number two. He takes the second one. Aha, get it? I said number two. Depends on what the organism's like. It's all about the taste. The less fattening. I don't know. I think they're both about the same quality wise. Oh. How about this one? This one's not gross, but it is, I think it's pretty interesting. Would you rather experience the beginning of the planet Earth or the end of planet Earth? Option one would give you number two. Oh, yep. Good number two jokes. Whoop, whoop. Only Mackinac fudge and Oregon's Cannon Beaches saltwater taffy and fudge. Oh, look at that. Kevin's all making me hungry, even though we were talking about shit. Making, now he's making me hungry with the fudge. But what about the planet, you guys? Would you rather be around for when the Earth was created, the beginning of the planet, when it was fresh and new? Or would you rather be around for the end of planet Earth? I think I know which one I would choose. And there's a lot of depends in there. Not poopy depends, but you know what I mean. Like, how does the Earth end? Is it just like a big bang and then done? Or is it like zombie apocalypse end or worse? Because that to me makes all the difference. I don't think I could survive a zombie apocalypse, so Flash says he would like to see the beginning. Lane, Adam and Eve, option one. I think so too. Kevin says he likes Middle Earth. I think I might like to see the beginning too. Because the ending, I'm kind of afraid the ending's not going to be so good. So I kind of, I don't know. I don't know if I want to be around for that. How many casts? I am on 252 attempts and no Ray yet. Come on, we got like 20 minutes left till Blizzard's going to kick me off. We need the mount. All right, let's see. Let's see. Let's find a good one. Would you rather? Oh, we got a lot of coffee lovers. I mean, well, we got a lot of internet lovers. So let's try this one. What is this? This one's not gross, but would you rather have free Wi-Fi wherever you go, or have free coffee where and whenever you want? It's gonna make you choose between Wi-Fi and coffee. What do you guys think? Would you rather have free Wi-Fi wherever you go, or have free coffee where and whenever you want? Hmm. Actually, that one's not as tough as I thought it would be, actually, now that I read it again. Lawrence says he's like an option one, could still plan a future. That's true. That's true. It's kind of like going back to the past, right? We could hopefully change things. Free Wi-Fi. I think I would choose that too, unfortunately. As much as I love my coffee, I don't know. Now that I have Wi-Fi, I mean, I know I survived pre-Wi-Fi. Like, I was alive when there was no Wi-Fi. So I survived, but now that I love Wi-Fi, I don't know. It'd be hard. It leads to the other. Go hand in hand, except in nursing homes. Organisms like free Wi-Fi. Yeah, I think that one was pretty easy, huh? Much as I love coffee, I don't know if I would take the free Wi-Fi too. All right, let me find a weird one, but let's try not to have any more poop ones. uh, how about this one? Would you rather rule the world or live in a world with absolutely no problems at all? All about the online life. It is for most of us, isn't it, Paulo? I still try and strike a balance, but sometimes it's hard. Rather pay for coffee than for Wi-Fi. That's true. That's true. Coffee can be cheaper than Wi-Fi. I mean, unless you drink a lot of coffee. But would you guys rather rule the world or live in a world with absolutely no problems at all? So would you rather rule and be faced with those tough choices, or just there are no problems? So, the world is just chill and cool all the time. I didn't get the mount yet, not yet. 262 attempts. What is it with guilt stick and organisms? Because Lane's he's one of the first questions, I think it was the first question I asked, was between if aliens came to the Earth, would you rather them be organic aliens or robotic aliens? And everybody in chat just ran with that question. It became a really gutter mind question. We talked about organisms breeding and have them, the aliens should be organic because then they're easier to breed and all this. It got really out of hand. So Lane is just going with that flow still. Flash says he'd rather rule the world. Lawrence would rather rule. Wow, look at you guys. Gonna be rulers because a world with absolutely no problems would be so boring. It could be. It could be, couldn't it? Late for the party. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Oops. I didn't hook the fish. Yeah, it started off very gutter brain, very gutter brained. I didn't think it was a gutter brain question, but you guys, we take the simplest questions and make them gutter brained. All right. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is one of those difficult questions. Again, it's still it's kind of gross. I don't know what they have with dead people and and stuff, but okay. Would you rather eat your dead friend, hmm, or kill your dog and eat it when you're marooned on a lonely island? Well, who says you're marooned with your dog? What if you're marooned with your friend? It's kind of a weird one. Would you rather eat your dead friend or kill your dog and eat it when you are marooned? I mean, aren't they both your friends? I guess, do you like your human friend better or your furry friend better? I just don't like the chafing. Robots for sure. Welcome to the world of gutter mines. Absolutely. Step right up. We are the gutter mines and we start early. We do. Dog first. Lawrence is choosing the dogs. And yes, Lane has had reproducing on his mind. Yep. Well, it's a good point about the breeding because if they're aliens and you don't know how many aliens are coming, and if you only get a couple, yeah, you do kind of you might want to breed them. So Lawrence would go dog and then friend. Flash says friend has got to go keep the dog. I'm not surprised at that answer. Man's best friend, right? Is there a soccer ball involved? I don't know, Lane. I don't know. Wilson. None of the choices. I know that's kind of see, that's what I always thought the Would You Rather game was kind of like that, where the choices you at least the game I always played. I always had a hard time between the choices because usually neither of the choices are great. Twilight Zone. It is kind of Twilight Zone-ish, isn't it? All right, let's see. All right, well, you guys are kind of gutter mined. Here's a gutter mine question for you. Maybe this will get Lane off his furries. Server shutdown. It is the end of the world. Oh, I know. I see 13 minutes. I'm getting the warnings now. 13 minutes to server shutdown. You think we can get the mount in 13 minutes? I don't know. Okay, here's a kind of gutter brain, but let's keep it clean. All right? Let's still try and keep it clean. Would you rather skinny dip with your classmate or with a stranger? So would you rather skinny dip with someone you know or a stranger? What say you? How shy are you guys? I mean, you can be shy about both for different reasons. You know, you might think you never see the stranger again, so who cares? What is happening? Tara says. Good morning, Tara. Well, Tara, I'm being lazy this morning, so I've spent the stream fishing and we've been playing Would You Rather because I'm just lazy today. Brandon says both. He's not ashamed. Oh, see, Kevin wants to know if it's opposite sex. Well, I guess that could matter, couldn't it? And it doesn't specify, so I guess that's your choice, Kevin. And see, Lawrence automatically assumes it's the opposite sex. Is she super good looking? Is she a super good looking stranger? See, Flash says stranger. Good morning, Tara. How are you? I decided just to do something different. I am trying to fish for a mount. I'm trying to catch the great sea ray. 274 attempts and nothing yet, but um, I didn't know if anybody would watch if I just fished, so we're playing Would You Rather as well. And I think we're having a pretty good darn time, if I do say so myself. All right, let me see if I can find a few more good questions before server shut down in 11. Oh, that timer's counting down. It always makes me anxious. All right, let's see. Oh, well, that's the end of those. Um, Hang on, I'm clicking a link to get to more questions. This is a weird one. Maybe I don't want to know this. Maybe I shouldn't even ask this. Oh, okay. These are some of the weird ones like I'm used to that aren't too bad. Oh, I'm missing my fish. I'm never going to get that mount. I'm going to ask a new question, Paulo. Stranger danger. Oh, wait. Lawrence is the stranger danger. Okay, how about would you rather have a foot-long nose or a foot-long tongue? Not too much, Kevin. I've already had to empty my bags once. Zandalari Fisherman. Dang, I got another achievement. Look at that. I've gotten a couple achievements. Obtain 150 skill points in the Zandalari category of fishing. Woot woot. But it could still give me the mount. A mount would be great. So, would you rather have a foot-long nose or a foot-long tongue? Lawrence wants the long tongue. I mean, Pinocchio, right? Oh, Brandon, I'm not gonna read that out loud. I hope you're talking about a hand or finger or something. Flash says tongue. Lawrence says his fishing's maxed out. And Paolo says tongue. Okay. Kind of knew asking that question you guys would go there. Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't, but you guys did. All right. How about here's a funny one. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I should ask this, but we'll go for it. We got 10 minutes. Um, would you rather look like a fish or smell like a fish? Server shut down in 8. Come on, we need that mount. This is appropriate since we're fishing today. Would you rather look like a fish or smell like a fish? Gene Simmons. Gene Simmons. He's probably the most famous, has one of the most famous tongues out there, doesn't he? That one's way too easy. Brandon's would rather look like a fish. And in WoW we can. If you guys have those heads from the Dark Moon Fair, we can look like fish in WoW, can't we? I know, does anybody want to smell like a fish? Oh, Paulo does. Paulo would rather look like I mean, Paulo would rather smell like a fish. Paulo's very proud of his looks. Lawrence says he'd rather look like one. Smelling like a fish is a turn off for Brandon. Mr. Pisces. Well, since I didn't answer, I would have chosen an unknown organism. Maybe she's like a fishy smelling long tongue. Oh, all right, lovely. I think for me, uh, see, I know I'm a Pisces too, but I don't really want to look like a fish. Like fish are kind of weird looking, you guys. They got those big old eyes, but I don't really want to smell like a fish either. I guess it depends if it's fresh fish. Is it like one that's been in the bottom of sitting rotting on a beach for a while? I mean, what kind of fish are we I don't know. Uh, all right, how about this one? These are silly ones. But man, 289 attempts. Still no mount. Hey, Rashida. I'm doing well. How are you doing? We are just fishing and chatting and playing Would You Rather in 6 minutes. 6 minutes left on the clock because in 6 minutes, Blizzard is going to kick me off of WoW. So, how about would you rather have a grape? Sorry, let me start again because I'm already flipping over my tongue. That long tongue. Would you rather have a grapefruit sized head or a head the size of a watermelon? So, would you rather really have a large head or a really small head? Oh, I didn't answer long nose or long tongue, did I? No, I didn't. Well, long nose everyone would see, right? I mean, at least if you're walking down the street and had a long tongue, nobody would see that. But what do you do with a long tongue? How do you eat with a long tongue? How do you keep a really long tongue in your mouth? I mean, I got a lot of questions. I would probably go with the long tongue over the long nose. I'm sorry, I didn't answer that though. Thanks for reminding me, Lane. And as for the head, grapefruit sized head or a large, a watermelon sized head. 294 attempts at this mount and 445 to go. Rashida's okay. That's good to hear, Rashida. Lawrence says grapefruit. Lane wants a large head. Small to save on. That could be. I mean, think about it. Like, if you had a grapefruit sized head, you might not need a pillow, right? And hats, you might not. Hats wouldn't fit you if you had a grapefruit sized head. But what about a watermelon? Like, that thing would be heavy to carry around. Like, if it's a big old watermelon. But what if it's a personal sized seedless watermelon? I mean, come on. What kind of watermelon are we talking? I might have to go with the grapefruit because watermelons are heavy. Can you imagine lugging around a head that's the weight of a watermelon? Is that a bad reason to choose the watermelon? I don't know. What do you guys think? 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Blizzard is going to kick me off. I did specify a head. I would rather have the grapefruit. I don't want to be carrying around the head the size of a watermelon. That's heavy. Grapefruit is 1/3 the size. I know, it's really small, but I'd rather walk around with that. Although, I don't know. I just don't. I'm thinking about walking around with that extra weight of like the watermelon. I don't think two organisms care. Grapefruit would definitely be easier to walk around with that size head. Oh, this is a weird question. How about one more weird question? 2 minutes and 30 seconds to answer this weird question. Would you rather have a booger hanging from your nose for the rest of your life or earwax planted on your earlobes? I don't know what that last part means. Earwax planted on your earlobes. That just means earwax outside of your ear, like visible to everybody? So would you rather have a booger hanging from your nose for the rest of your life or earwax planted on your earlobes? I think I might have to go with the ears. I really don't want a booger hanging from my nose. Yeah, so just slightly small. Like a baby's head. Well, exactly. Like babies' heads don't look weird. They're actually really cute, right? So yeah, I agree with that. See, Flash is choosing the earwax too. Lawrence says either is disgusting. It's true. It's true. They're both disgusting. Wax on, wax off, says Paulo. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Wax on, wax off. Man, over 300 attempts, and this mount just isn't going to fish up for me. Not going to fish it up. All right, I'm going to do one more cast because Blizzard's telling me it's like a minute to go. So we're going to do one more cast here. You're welcome to put in boogers or earwax. Cast your last boat. Got 1 minute to go. I'm going to fish this one up and I'm going to sign off and say goodbye, you guys. Thank you. Thank you guys for joining me for this. It was a bit crazy, but I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun too. I think it is a random drop from fishing, right? I think I'll get it one day. I fished for it on my alliance and I fished for it on my horde and yeah, Blizzard doesn't want to give it to me. I'll get it. The Great Sea Mount. The Great Sea Mount. But I got 30 seconds, you guys. They're gonna kick me off. Like how people try to tell you you have a booger hanging. They start and point. I know. They're like, you got something hanging from your nose. No, right? So like the sea turtle. Yeah. I'm gonna have to fish for the sea turtle another day. This was the Great Sea Mount. Well, there we go. Blizzard kicked me off. It's like the Great Sea Ray is like the ray from Dark Moonfair, you guys. It's just a recolor. It's the same model and everything. It just looks different. So, but yes, I do got to go do the sea turtle, but quick reset. Yeah, it's okay. I'm still gonna get up and move around, you guys, because I can't with my hip hurting a little bit. I'm gonna Sims. I don't think you guys want to see me play Sims. Come on. I know you guys don't want to. Hi, Alicia. Did I say that right? Is that how just a different spelling of Alicia? You guys all made me laugh. I had a wonderful time. I hope you guys had fun. I might pop on later. You guys never know. I'm childless this week, so who knows what could happen. But I do gotta need to get up and move around. After my tumble this weekend, my hip is sore, so this 2 hour span was good. Yeah. I do. I need to get back into my yoga routine. I agree. I used to do yoga. I kind of got away from it. I need to, especially since it'll be cooling off in the fall and stuff. That's the perfect time to exercise for me. Oh, thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm gonna head off of here though for a little bit. You might catch me later. If I stream again, it probably will be on Twitch, but I got some things to do. I'm trying to use my time wisely this week. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out. And I'll see you guys later. Join the Discord, you guys. We've had some really good conversations going in there. It's been a lot more active recently. So pop in there if you haven't already. If you join up new, please just let me know you're from Facebook. Tell me who you are from Facebook because I'm trying to keep everybody's identities straight. All your handles. You guys got Facebook handles, you got Discord handles, Twitch handles. You guys got handles all over the place. Coffee in bed. Sounds good. Can a fat man do yoga? Absolutely. Look it up on Google, Lane. There's actually studios just for larger people to do yoga. It's fantastic. You can Google it. Of course, everybody can do yoga. That's one of the great things about yoga. Absolutely. It's good for everybody. Twitch it, please. I know. I know, Paulo. Facebook. I've not been happy with Facebook. Me and Facebook have had a very, um, very not so good relationship lately. I know. I probably will. I need to get on Twitch more. And big changes coming, you guys, but join my Discord because Discord's going to hear about the changes first. I'm going to be treating my Discord like royalty, so hop in there if you guys are interested. I'm going to go. I haven't even had breakfast yet, you guys, so I'm going to go have some breakfast. I'm going to stretch out my hip a little bit. Thank you so much for joining me. I had fun. And I will talk to you guys later, okay? Catch you soon. Bye.